Yo, what's up, guys? I'm doing my early prediction for Brandon Moreno versus Deiveson Figueiredo, the rematch, UFC 263. I think Brandon Moreno's gonna win. Here's some of the reasons why. But before we get into that, you might be wondering what are these numbers. If you're new here, they're basically gives you a hand on predicting the fight from a different perspective, one that many people don't really understand, but it's really simple. It's basically you look at the day of the fight. As you can see right here, the day of the fight is June 12th. Now, you look at the numbers right here, and you try to sort of like match them right here, right? You write down their names, you write down their records, what their records could become, and things like that, and then you kind of get the sense of who's gonna win. And I picked fights like this before. One big example I've done, which a lot of people could recognize, is I picked Dustin Poirier to beat Conor McGregor simply because the name of the event was UFC 257. And what I did was basically I was just looking, and I just basically put Dustin's full name, as you can see right there, Dustin Glenn Poirier. And what I got was 257, like the event name, UFC 257, and he ended up winning, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, wow. I was still kind of skeptical, but don't get me wrong, this stuff, it can fail you, but only if you just miss a certain detail. Like I could be missing today, but I looked through a lot of things, and I'm leaning Brandon Moreno, to be honest. But let me just show you another example of when I did this. Andrea Lee, she beat Shevchenko. Everyone had Anthony Shevchenko just because they were simping. You know how it is. But from Andrea Lee's birthday, which is February 11th, to the day of the fight against Shevchenko, which is UFC 262, May 15th, when I switch it, you get 93 days, as you can see right there, from her birthday. And then when you go back here, UFC 262, Shevchenko's record became 9-3, 93 days since Andrea Lee's birthday from that date. So it just tells you, man, you never get it perfect. Like, if everything was perfect, you'd be a fucking millionaire. I'd be a millionaire by right now, but I do make pretty good money doing this. And yeah, I'm just sharing like my thoughts and shit. This is just me putting it out there. But let's focus on Brandon Moreno. Why I think he'll win. Now, Brandon Moreno, his full name equals 236. It's basically an anagram of 263, 263, 236. Alright? That's one big reason. And then here's another weird reason. Mexican flyweight champion. The fight's taking place in the flyweight division. It's kind of weird how that equals 263. Alright? UFC 263. He can become the flyweight champion. And he happens to be Mexican. So that's another reason. Moreno versus Figueiredo equals 220. Now Figueiredo loses, he becomes 20-2, like 220, 20-2. Now June 12th, we switch it back. This was May 15th. Oops. June 12th equals, as you can see right there, there's 202 days left in the year. Deiveson Figueiredo could become 20-2. Now, when you write out 20-2, you get 42 or 24. 42, 24 right there, as you can see. So yeah, there's some of the. I don't want to make this video super long. Well, let me just give you one more reason. Moreno versus Figueiredo 2, the rematch. 109, 29 prime. Now, if you switch over 29, you get 9-2. Figueiredo's record right now is 9-1. He could become 9-2, but oh yeah, I almost missed this one right here. As you can see right here, 26 fight. Now you might be wondering, what does that mean? Well, 26 fights. Right now, Brandon Moreno has 25. This fight next year that he's going into will be his 26th fight. Now, 26 fight equals 195. Brandon Moreno's record is 18-5. Let me just prove to you that he does have 25 fights so far. As you can see right here, he has 25 fights, so that means he's going into his 26th fight on UFC 263. 26 fight equals 195. Like his record could become 19-5. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just leave it at that. Or let me just give you one more reason. Moreno versus Figueiredo equals 103. The 27th prime, you switch over to 27 equals 7-2. Brandon Moreno's record right now is 6-2. With the win, he could become 7-2. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, nothing's written in stone, but I can give you another example real quick. I don't want to make the video too long, but it was really obvious on why Francis Ngannou beat Stipe Miocic from his birthday, from March 20th, which was 260, to Francis Ngannou's birthday, which was September 5th, was 204 days. And guess what? Miocic's record became 20-4. Just some things to keep in mind, when you're seeing this. If you know what you're doing, you could get a lot of these fights right. You still, like always, you'll never be perfect, but you'll get way more fights right than wrong. Just know that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, and let me hear what you guys thought. Maybe I'll do Izzy versus Vettori too. I gotta look into that though. But peace to the Middle East.